Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Slash Camp. Almir Miel here, and hopefully I can get through this without, having a coughing fit, because that's what I've been doing this entire week. So I've still been up since yesterday, and I don't know what time I woke up yesterday, so I don't know how long I've been awake, but it's been quite a while. So, with me being sick, I don't really feel like sleeping, because I know it's so difficult to sleep. And half of me is like, well, if you slept, then maybe you'd feel better. And then the other half of me is like, but then you won't sleep, because you'll be up coughing the whole time. It's very sad, but true. So, literally all tonight I spent cleaning the computer room. As you noticed, hey looky, floor space. That got cleaned off. I want to take it out of the computer room entirely. That's my goal, eventually, is just to completely take that out of the computer room. I was using it to, put art, I was gonna say put art on, but that doesn't really make any sense. To use as, an art table. But then I started realizing that I wasn't really using it for an art table. I was just kind of putting my crap on it. So I'm like, I'm going to minimalize the amount of space that I have to put, or places rather, not space, places to put crap. And then hopefully it won't look as cluttered. I still have a little bit of a floor drope. Here, I'll show you really quick. If I can move this. Okay, so I have a little bit of a floor drope. Okay, there's my floor drope. Right there. Clean clothes that I still need to, sort and go through. The fishbowl from, Smite Alternative. And then these, underneath here is a box. Which was actually the box that was sitting here, and I kind of, organized it and, put more stuff in it. And those two boxes are my, hey, I don't have enough room on my bookshelf, which I was just like, holy hell, I really don't have enough room. Where am I gonna put all this? So I left them over there as, a reminder, hey, you need to find out where they go. And I'm not sure if I'm happy with that book, the dresser over there. Because I liked my floor drobe. Now keep in mind, I have a whole bedroom and I have a whole closet that I put clothes in. However, I'm like, this is my sanctuary. So I tend to just wake up, come in here, and then, change clothes for the day, while I'm watching, YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I want my clothes, right there. But yeah, so I don't know if I really like the dresser sitting there. I'm gonna give it some time and then being like, okay, if I want to move it, I'll just move everything back to either my closet room or the bedroom. But right now, I'm like, it's tweaking with my feng shui is pretty much what's going on. It's not a complete perfect, serenity in here. Not quite yet, so knock on wood, I'll get there eventually. But the reason I'm doing all this is because I would like to finally get a green screen so that when I do my streaming, I have one. And with my room being as cluttered as it was, there was no way a green screen would fit in here. So I was like, well, I have to clean things before I can get it. So then, once this room is completely cleaned out and completely spotless, then I will be getting my green screen. I'm not sure if I'm going to go buy one or whether I'm going to make one, because I have this whole space behind me, and I don't feel like putting my back to a wall and then putting the sheet up on the wall, because the room seems a lot more cluttered, a lot more cluttered that way. So I'll probably have to get a standalone screen, which is going to be a lot more difficult. A lot more. But I was also considering, like, a blind type thing, like a projector screen. But the only problem with that, I was like, oh, I could, like, tack it to the ceiling. No. I can't tack anything to the ceiling here. So, it's kind of like, so I'll figure something out. Eventually, I will figure something out. So, I felt, like, very productive today. So not only did I, like, clean the room, but I ended up making myself, like, new images for my stream. So, new layouts and all that kind of stuff. And I've been watching a lot of just, like, random people on Twitch today. And my favorite thing now is to go to the channels and then hit random and then scroll through all the random stuff. And then, like, usually I, like, pick one and just go in and be like, okay, and then pick another one. And I found two, like, newer people that have a lot of potential, and I was like, man, I was, like, lurking in their chat channel for probably about, like, 3 hours. I was like, you have a lot of potential, like, I'm gonna follow you and see where you go. And, yeah, so that's what I've been doing today. Cleaning, drawing, watching Twitch. The cold's still there. Mainly right now it's just a cough. And that cough is brutal. And I keep doing that to keep from coughing. I would rather have, like, the sinus congestion than the cough. Because this cough is just, like, I get to the point where I'm just, like, I can't breathe because I'm coughing so much, and then, like, I start, like, hyperventilating because then I don't have enough air, and sometimes, like, I start dry heaving because it's, like, start coughing that badly, and, I mean, it's brutal. Absolutely brutal. And I have a feeling it's probably gonna stay for, like, the next, like, 2 weeks. And I'm like, I'm gonna have it through Christmas. Oh. Not very happy about that, but nothing I can do about it. But yeah. I don't know. My sleep schedule, like I said, is completely screwed up. Completely screwed up. So, I'm gonna try and stay awake for another 5 to 7 hours. I'm gonna try and see if I can do that. At that point, I think I will have been up for definitely, like, 24 hours, I think. Like I said, I don't really recall what time I woke up yesterday, so I'm like, but, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because now, like, my productivity, I guess that would be it. My productivity streak has kind of, like, hit its end. I mean, there's still things that I obviously have to do in here. You'll know that I'm done with the computer room when that thing's kind of gone. And I have the green screen, but mainly, like, that thing. And I don't know. I've hit that point, like, being in the computer room that I'm like, I'm just gonna get frustrated, because I did a lot of work in here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get frustrated. And I'm like, I don't want to hit that point where I'm like, so frustrated with it that I never do it. So I'm like, take my time. I will take my time. So, other than that, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I've been, like, being up at, like, odd hours, aka nighttime, and there's, like, no one online. And I'm like, it's so boring. There's no one on Twitter. I'm like, the internet is, like, boring between, like, the hours of, like, 3 a.m. and, like, noon my time. Like, between that time frame, there's, like, nothing. And I'm like, so, it's definitely, like, watching a lot of movies, watching a lot of anime, but yeah. So, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna go do before I continue rambling. So, hopefully you guys have had a good day. I've definitely had a productive. There we go. Why can't I say this word? Productive day. And I shall see you guys again later. Blah, I can't speak. Word vomit. But yes. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.